Hello and Sat Sri Akal Ji. It's Akshay here, and I'm here with Punjab 2000 with somebody quite special. Why do I think they're special? Because I think they're amazing. And why they're amazing? Because it's Shin. That's right, we're here with Shin from DCS. How are you today?
All right, mate, how are you?
Good, thank you. Yeah, bas theek tak, yeah. And right, I'm going to start off today by taking you back a bit. You're not going to know anything that I'm saying here. It's not gonna click. I know it because I'm taking you back 4 to 5 years ago. Right, this was when I was a little chotu, little blood. Yeah.
Acha.
We're going Birmingham, Soho Road, Gurdwara.
Okay.
I've seen you before. We met, right? We bumped into each other. I was going for Langar, and you were coming in, and you got mobbed by my family. Akshay, photo kicha. I had no clue who you were. It didn't click. Then I realised finally, Shin from DCS.
Right, okay.
Yeah, we got a few photos with you, and it was that song, Oh Jana Maria.
Right, okay, yeah.
Go on, give us a bit.
Oh Jana Maria.
Yeah.
ओ जेड़ी लगदी जान तो प्यारी पकड़ जले दी तारी ते लाल फुलकारी लगदी जान तो प्यारी ओ जान मेरिया होए हो जान मेरिया.
Hey, love it.
I never forget when the music's playing.
Yeah, of course.
You know what it is? It triggers me.
Yeah.
Whenever I have to sing busket like this, right, I always forget my lyrics for some reason.
It happens. Showbiz.
Showbiz, yeah.
Beautiful. But yeah, so that's the last time I saw you, and I'm just want to talk to you about that kind of stuff. When you're out in public, right, getting mobbed by people who recognise you, what's it like? How do you get used to that kind of stuff?
What's it like getting mobbed?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, I'll be frank with you, right? I don't get mobbed that much nowadays, right? Because everybody knows who I am. We're like part of the furniture now.
Yeah.
For most, a lot of people see, oh, that's Shin over there. Yeah. Oh, all right. We'll see him at the wedding next week or something like that. Right? Cool. So it's cool. But yeah, going back a few years, like when Bhangra was really fresh, we used to get mobbed quite a bit.
Yeah.
Right? And tell you the truth, I used to enjoy it. It was good. It was nice. It was
the
nice.
attention.
Yeah, the attention was nice at that time. I used to love it.
Yeah.
Now get people coming up to you asking for your autograph and stuff. You get it now as well occasionally, but I'm not fazed by it now.
Yeah, now it's almost Cardigal now. It's just everyone knows you. Yeah, nice one. Okay. And I'm going to talk to you firstly about, I could talk to you about singing, but there's something more special going on right now, and it's this Britains Got Bhangra. Now, tell me about it. Tell me, it's been a busy week for you. You've been in Leicester, the Curve, where we are today.
Yeah.
And how's it been for you? Reaction from the crowd?
Oh, it's been brilliant. It's been brilliant. All the shows have been really good. We had a few technical problems the very first night, because the electricity went down in Leicester, right? For some reason, they have power cuts here.
Right. India.
And, So first night we had a few problems, but since then it's been great. The crowds have been brilliant. Yeah. Everyone's up on their feet by the end of the show usually, right? We're getting like encores and stuff doing. So it's great, brilliant.
Okay. And
I've just gone off the stage doing a matinee now, and the crowd was up again.
So how was that one? The show that you've just done? Good reaction.
Yeah, great reaction.
Yeah?
The afternoon show, you get a few more kids coming in, and and it's nice to see some of the old people out as well.
Okay.
So it's a really nice vibe. I used to think matinees, the bad program, but now people come out, man, and they love it.
That's it. Okay. Yeah. And in the audience, do you know if you get more? I know it's catered for the Asian background, British Asian. Yeah. But do you know if you get any non-Asians coming in?
Oh yeah. I would say nearly 50% of the crowd is non-Asian.
Sure, okay.
And they get it totally. They totally get the story. So because the 80% of the story is in English anyway, right? We're speaking in English on stage, so they can understand all that. 50% of the songs are in Punjabi, 50% of the songs are in English, right? Yeah. So, but the thing with music is, right, you can get the message of a song, even if you don't understand the language of it, from the way the song is, the
tones and stuff,
the tones and the rags and the whatever, you can pick up the emotion of the song, so they can follow the story 100%, and they're loving it, man.
No problem.
Yeah,
brilliant. That's what we like to hear, especially when you're doing something which is spreading the message about our culture. And what was your aims of the show? What did you hope to achieve by spreading this message?
Well, I didn't really come into this with a message.
Right.
I was asked to do this role. Right, and I did it because I thought it would be a challenge for me to do this kind of thing, which involves, usually my job is going on stage and strutting my stuff, right, which is I do what I want to do.
Do your thing.
If I want to do a little dance, I'll do a little dance, otherwise I'll just carry on singing, right?
Got it.
That's my thing, and I run that. But here, I'm dancing with about 10, 12 other dancers in sequence, which I've never done in my life, right? Which I found quite difficult. And then I'm having to learn dialogues as well as lyrics right? As well as new songs. They're all completely A to Z name gaane, right?
Akshay, yeah.
New songs composed, and I've got to, be in my right costume, standing in the right place, on the right part of the stage, with the right emotion, with the right motivation, and all this kind of stuff that I've never done before. But it's great because it's kind of switched me on.
That's it.
With Bhangra and stuff, I'm doing my thing, and I can do it with my eyes closed.
Yeah.
And which is not really good.
Yeah, you've been doing it for so long.
Yeah, I've been doing it for so long. But, you need to stay fresh.
Yeah.
And this thing has just totally switched me on again because I have to be 100% alert when I'm on stage.
That's it, yeah. Because I know that you were into amateur dramatics at the beginning before you even started singing. I heard about this. So I can understand you had an interest in it at the beginning.
Yeah.
And, of course, you're singing, you're born doing that. That's natural to you. But then the dancing, I wanted to ask you about it. How did you find getting in the choreography, the rehearsals? What happens in an average rehearsal?
Well, we've been rehearsing this show for 5 weeks.
Yeah,
in Watford Palace Theatre, which is the home of Rifco Arts, the people that are producing this show.
Akshay, yeah.
So we were rehearsing in their rehearsal rooms for 5 weeks, just getting the show together, and a lot of that is to do with the dancing, and to do with the singing, learning the songs and stuff, and then going through all the acting movements and knowing where you got to stand, how you're delivering the dialogue, and reacting with other actors and stuff. So it's a very tough and intense time,
I bet you.
And there's a lot of tension.
Yeah,
when things ain't coming or they're not happening,
pressure,
the director's not happy and he's putting you under pressure. And
Got it.
It's really tough, man.
Nice.
It's tough, and sometimes actors break down and you cry or you break out.
Have you ever shedded any tears or?
Not out of frustration.
No.
But I have cried a few times on stage. Believe
emotionally.
When you get wound up in the scene. There's a couple of really sad scenes in the musical, and sometimes the tears just flow. I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
I don't have to pretend to cry.
Right.
It just comes.
To all the men out there, just because you shed some tears doesn't mean you're any less of a man, right?
No,
exactly.
No.
That's it.
Rona chahiye yaar. Tension release hundi hai.
Release of tension. I like that. Okay, now main bhi actor banna hai. So, have you got any advice for any upcoming actors or singers, if that?
Advice for? Do you know what it is? If you're going to do it seriously, right, you've got to be serious with it.
Yeah.
Pehli gal ta eh hai na. Don't be coming in it because you think you're going to get some girlfriends out of it, right? It's the wrong reason to be coming into the entertainment business.
Listen.
It all looks very glamorous, and there's lots of boys around, there's lots of girls around, and it all looks, wait, this is the place.
Yeah,
man,
that's it.
Forget it. You're in it for the wrong reason. You got to do it if you love acting. Get to acting school.
Yeah.
Take some drama lessons, get in with a drama school, and do it seriously. If you like singing, learn how to sing properly, get yourself a teacher. If you want to be an instrumentalist, go to somebody and learn your instrument properly. But only do it if you love the art. Don't do it because you want to be a pop star for a year, or because you want some chicks, or because you think it's a great lifestyle, because it's not a great lifestyle. It's a lot of hard work, and there's no glamour behind stage. I'm telling you now.
Sound bit of advice there.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Listen
it's
out
a
for
fact.
that. Exactly. All right.
I tell you. I do the. Sometimes I do the Britains Brit Asia superstar thing. Yeah.
Akshay, yeah.
And they haven't done it this year, but I'll be doing it for the last 2 years. And the amount of singers you get turning up who are not really serious.
Yeah.
They've just come for. Bit of a
laugh, yeah.
It ain't going to happen, bro, if you come with that attitude.
Exactly.
You've got to be prepared and you've got to be serious. You got to want it badly to be able to get somewhere with it.
And that is from experience as well, right?
Yeah.
Because you were saying about instrumentalists as well. I hear you're a bit of a instrumentalist yourself. You can play instruments as well as singing, acting, dancing. What can you not do?
What can I not do? I could cook.
Yeah, hey, there you
well.
go. There you go.
What can I do?
Your missus.
I have a problem driving slowly.
There you go. There's always everyone has one flaw.
Everyone has one problem.
But I'm saying your missus must be happy because you can do a lot of things and you can cook.
Yeah, she's a happy bunny. Yeah.
Speaking about family,
Yeah.
supportive. Yes, no.
Yeah, very supportive.
Very supportive.
My wife is basically my backbone,
Right.
and it's because of her support that I've been able to get the time to pursue my career properly.
Yeah.
And she basically looked after the kids and brought the kids up. I mean, I was there when I needed the old tupper and stuff. And just a bit of, you're not doing this.
Get you on the right track.
The discipline and stuff, right? That has to come from Dad. But yeah, otherwise, she's really supported me throughout my whole career, especially in the early days. Because when I told my family I wanted to become a singer, right, my dad basically threw me out of the house. Yeah, he threw me out of the house. Literally threw me out of the house, right? He said, "Chal, tu je karna." And I thank him for it, right? Because if he didn't do that to me at that time, right, I don't think I probably wouldn't be sitting here today. I would have thought, if the family were there all the time, I would have try karke dekh lene, you know, jab ban gayi gal nahi tha ithe mud ke aa jawange, you know. It would have been that kind of attitude. But it threw me out, and I said, right, I'm going to bloody do this. I'm going to show them now, right?
Gave you a bit of motivation.
Yeah, it gave me a boost, you know. And luckily for us, touch wood, at that time, Bhangra took off, right?
Yeah.
And we were very lucky to be in the right time, at the right place, and it just happened for us, you know, at that time. But, you know, we've been there for 25 years, so we have worked hard at staying there all the time. I think it's harder to sustain your career than to become... Anybody can become not anybody, but if you've got some talent, you can become popular and you can come into the market. But staying there for 25 years is a different kettle of fish.
Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah. So now that you're there, right, and you also mentioned the early days, right? Okay, I'm going to do something now. I've got a little something for you.
You got a piece of paper there.
I've got a piece of paper, and on it, right? Let's go. Do you recognize this? Do you recognize this handsome young man? Let's get a zoom on that. Okay, check the hair out, by the way. Check the glasses out. We're doing that. Yeah. It says here, DCS's first gig, 1983 we're talking.
Yeah.
Right, I'm showing you that. What do you remember from this? What does it bring back?
That is at the Asian Song Competition, right?
Gotcha, yeah.
Oriental Star Agencies, a guy called Muhammad Ayub used to have a record label in Birmingham, right? He used to hold an annual song competition in Birmingham from the 70s right into the 80s. And he gave us the opportunity to play here, right?
Gotcha.
And people come on and sing ghazals and film songs, right? And we went on with that heavy metal sound, right?
Yeah.
And blasted everybody's ears.
Something different.
Yeah. This is, by the way, I got blonde hair there, right? And that's like my Duran Duran days, right?
Duran
were really popular in those days. And they had this funky hairstyle and these tight trousers.
Yeah.
So we were into that kind of stuff in those.
Yeah, and no regrets for back in the day. Everything just how you wanted it, the vision.
Yeah, I don't regret it, you know, because the whole point of the blonde hair was to get noticed. Yeah. And we got noticed.
That's all right then.
So it did its job, you know what I mean?
Because some artists, they look back at what they used to be and they think, God, you're not one of them, right?
No, I don't regret
Embrace the moment. Nice one.
I loved it then, I love it now.
Good memories
Nostalgia.
then, yeah? Nice one. Okay. Now, next one. We're going to go again. We're going to... Oh. No, not that one. Not that one. This one. Ooh. Check that one out. This is now Shin. The way he looks... This is his style. This is style. What do you think of that now? Look at that shirt open and everything.
That was a hot day.
Right.
That was a hot day in the studio, right?
Is that what we're calling it? The hot day?
The hot day look.
Style, I guess.
That's the summer look, right?
Right, okay.
I was doing that last week, actually, right?
Yeah.
It was quite hot here. We had a bit of a heat wave.
Yeah? Okay, now talk to us about your style now and what it was before when you look at this one. How has it changed? And, you know, you have to move with obviously with the times and the new kind of genres of music.
One thing about the music industry, if you want to last in it, you've got to be you've got to keep current. You've got to stay current.
Exactly, yeah.
Right, and you've got to keep reinventing yourself, right?
Yeah.
If I looked like the way I did in that 80s picture now, right, people they wouldn't be interested. Right?
Yeah.
So basically, you got to keep up to date with your fashion. Try and get some latest clothes if you can. Right? Don't throw. I've locked away all my 80s and 90s stuff and naughty stuff. It's all in the loft.
Yeah,
now, right?
Keep it there for memories at least.
Yeah, it's there for nostalgia.
All right.
But now, you've got to keep current.
Yeah. Really. Have you got any designers or people that come with you and you know?
Well, you know, I used to work in the kapda industry anyway, right? I used to design back in the day.
Right.
Right. It was leisure wear.
Yeah.
So we used to design for people like Coke. Adidas, would you believe?
Oh,
I'm wearing the stuff now. We did a whole load of stuff for Adidas back in the day.
There you go.
So yeah, you know, if I design anything, it's usually my own stuff.
Yeah.
And if I get it made, it's usually in India. It's not usually done here.
Brilliant. Okay, nice one. So there is the look now. Now I want to show you something. I told you, maybe I want to go into it. I want to do this show business. And I've got the reasons because I love it. You know, something that I love. I want to show you my one. Oh, look at that. How about that? What are we saying? Is that good enough? What do you reckon?
Do you know who Akshay Khanna is?
Akshay Khanna, of course I know Akshay Khanna.
You look a little bit like, you remind me of Akshay Khanna there.
That's a good thing, right?
Huh?
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Akshay Khanna is a good actor.
Yeah?
He's underrated, but he's a good actor.
He's underrated. Akshay Kumar gets it all the time, doesn't
Akshay Kumar takes all the...
Yeah. What do you think of
I don't like Akshay Kumar. I'd rather prefer Akshay Khanna.
Right. There you go then. What do you think of the kind of Hindi side of things, Bollywood movie industry? Would you ever do anything with that industry? Singing songs?
You know, I've got friends in the industry, right? And I go there quite regularly. But it's not a place I like.
Right.
I'm going to be really frank with you, right? I don't like the people in the industry, right?
Really?
Because it's very daggers behind their back and all this kind of stuff. Right? It's very cutthroat, right?
Of course.
And it's a bit of a rat race. In that industry, it's not the talent that's important, it's who you know.
Getting places, you know,
The doors are open by people that you know. It's not opened by your talent.
Yeah.
Which is very, very unfortunate, right? Because there's a lot of talent in that country that does not get, a look through the window, or they can't get their foot through the door, because Flana's son is already in there. You know what I mean?
Akshay, yeah, that's it. It's who you know,
it's
like
who
you just said.
Basically.
Right. Okay. So you're here. You're stable in Bhangra industry. That's what you're doing.
I'm happy where I am, you know. And tell you the truth, I've never had any time really to go back to India. I did a track a couple of albums ago with Jaspinder Narula, right? And Banji said to me, she said, Shin, you've got a very Bollywood voice.
Yeah.
ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਥੋੜਾ struggle ਕਰੋ
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ struggle now after 25 years of being in this industry I'm not going to bloody struggle now so that you can keep it, mate.
That's the way different people think about things. Yeah, of course. Now you're here, you do Hindi songs as well, don't you? You've done Hindi songs before. And what's are you just Bhangra? Yeah, that's the main thing.
No, well I'm everything.
Yeah, okay, because I like that.
I started with a lot of Bollywood stuff, and so I've got a big passion for Bollywood, right? And I'm a massive Rafi fan anyway, right?
Acha, yeah.
But Bhangra, because I'm Punjabi, Bhangra's in my bones and in my blood anyway, right? So it comes out of me, you know. But I've got a great passion for all kind of music. I love listening to mainstream stuff, you know.
Okay,
and any good singer anywhere, any good music anywhere, whether it be Pavarotti or the Gypsy Kings from Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan Sahab to, Lember Singh. Lember Senpuri. I will listen to them if they're singing a good song.
Brilliant. Okay, and speaking of these other artists, growing up as a kid, what was who was your biggest influences? Who did you look up to?
Well, in the Bhangra industry, it's always been people like Gurdas and people like Manak. Jat Jamla, right?
Akshay,
And in mainstream, it was in my days when I was growing up, it was like the Jackson 5,
right?
Yes. James Brown and Duran, these kind of people I was into. We were into that kind of stuff as well, right?
Brilliant.
And in Bollywood, it's always been Rafi and Kishore, people like that, really.
Okay, that's all right then. Yeah, nice one. And then collaborations. Are you hoping to do any big ones with the big stars anymore? Like, or
I mean, I'm always up for doing collaborations. I've done a couple with some producers this time, right? With some DJs and producers. We've got some collaborations coming out. I won't tell you who they are because we'll keep it as a surprise for later on. Okay. But yeah, look out for those. They'll be forthcoming very soon.
Brilliant. Okay, and in terms of Britain's Got Bhangra, where is that going next? And has Britain got Bhangra?
Britain has got Bhangra, yeah. It's always had it. It's always had it. It's got it so much. It's exporting it all over the world.
Brilliant.
British Bhangra has gone back to India. And Bollywood films have got it, and now it's in Punjab. It's everywhere. We've brought it over and sold it back to them, repackaged it and everything, right?
Beautiful.
But yeah, Britain's Got Bhangra. It's touring massively. It's doing fantastic.
Right.
Wherever it's going, it's getting great receptions. Everyone's liking it. Mainstream press are giving it like 5 out of 5 stars, 4 out of 4 stars, you know. So it's getting brilliant recognition.
Excellent.
And they want to take it all the way to the West End.
Right.
So hopefully it will end up there next year. But now, after Leicester, we've already been in Watford and Dartford. We're in Leicester this week. Today's our last show in the evening.
Gotcha.
Then we're in where are we? Well, we're in Hackney Empire.
Okay.
Next week. Then we're in Windsor. Palace Theatre. And then we're in Leeds. And then we're in Manchester. And then we're in Warwick at the Art Centre.
So busy times for you.
It's
busy times. And anyone watching, if you've seen it, I mean, I'm sure it would have been a big high energy thing, right?
Oh, yeah,
high energy. And anyway, that was DCS, that was Shin from DCS. So we want to talk a bit about Britain's Got Bhangra. Tell us a bit about your character. What was the name of your character, sorry?
Okay, the name of my character is Twinkle Singh.
Twinkle Singh. Okay, where does that come from then?
I really don't know, you know. I really don't know where the producer got that name from somewhere, right? It must be a relative of his or somebody, I think, right? But Twinkle, you know, names like Twinkle and there's a DJ Lovely.
I heard about DJ Lovely.
These names are real in India. If you go back to India, there's a Twinkle the Tabao or Lovely Taxi Stand, you know. It's all you see all these names. They're quite common in India, right? So I can understand that he's gone for that kind of a name. Well, you know, this character comes from Punjab, and he comes over to the UK, and he gets an odd job here and there, trying to make a living here, right? And he accidentally stumbles into becoming a Bhangra singer, right? Okay. And it becomes, it really goes well, and he becomes a massive star in the UK, right? And he gets a band and everything, and but then due to the changing climate and stuff, and some bad decisions that he makes in his life, right? His career takes a downturn, right? Okay. And he becomes a drunkard, right, basically. I don't want to go into too much of the story, right, because I want people to come and see it, right?
Watch it.
And but then it all turns around for him, right? And there's a very, very happy ending at the end. There's a couple of really good twists and turns in the story, which I'm not going to give away at all, right? Because the director will kill me if I give the story away, right?
Yeah.
So we need people to come and watch it.
Yeah.
But it's great, and there's a lot of singing, there's a lot of dancing, and there's all kinds of emotion in there. Okay. Anything that you would get from a Bollywood film, all the hasana, all the rona, right, and all the comedies there. All the emotions all the emotion is happening in that film, in this musical, right? It's a Bollywood film and a Bhangra gig all rolled into one.
Combination,
the energy is there. And one thing about musicals, right, which I didn't know this, right?
Yeah.
It's the audience gets drawn into the story, right? Because everything is actually happening live in front of you on stage, right? Okay. The dancing is live, the singing is live, and everything that we're going through, the journey...
They're feeling it too, kind of thing.
You can feel the crowd feeling it.
Yeah.
There's times when I've been doing a really dramatic scene on stage, right? A really sad scene. And I've heard people sniffing in the audience, and people are crying, weeping.
Yeah.
Ladies,
but at least when you hear that, you're like, I've done it. You've done the trick.
Well, it's working. It's getting home.
Yeah, that's it. So let's just do role play now. We want a bit of role play of give us a scene, a really dramatic scene.
Oh, no, I can't give you a scene. No,
oh, you can't do that.
Oh, no.
Okay.
But I can put on the accent.
What are you going to put on the accent?
My twinkle sing accent.
So when you came home, right, you told your dad you wanted to do Bhangra.
Yeah.
You wanted to sing Bhangra.
Yeah.
You approached him.
Yeah.
Give us a scene. How did you say that? Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Let's do it.
I didn't say it with an accent.
Testing acting out. Let's do it. Ready?
You be my dad then,
I'll be dad, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, hello, Shin ji.
Shin. My dad never used to call me G, mate. It was the other way around.
Sorry, Shin. Better.
Daddy ji.
हाँ जी.
मैं singer बनना. बन जावा?
Singer क्यों बनना? Out.
No, that's too mild, man. You gotta go behavior.
Was it more?
Oh, कुत्ते यार की तेरा मतलब है एक कंजरा ना कम है तू चल कर वहाँ.
Hi, that's how it was.
That's more like it.
And bang, you were out.
And I was out, yeah.
But now you're doing Britains Got Bhangra because of it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah?
Thanks to the old man, yeah.
Okay, now if you could sum up Britains Got Bhangra, 3 words, go for it.
3 words, go for it, yeah. Go for it. Go and watch it.
Go for it.
Go for it. Watch it. If you haven't seen it, come and watch it because it's a great musical. If you know anybody who's seen it, just speak to them. They will tell you to come and watch it because it's a great, wholesome family entertainment, not only for Punjabi people, right? Also for the Gora community as well, right? This thing does cross borders, it's a cross-cultural thing and it's great. Everybody's loving it. Anybody who sees it loves it, right? Just read the press. Read all the reviews if you want to check as well. Come and watch it, man. You're gonna regret it. I'm telling you. Britain's Got Bhangra, yeah.
Britain's Got Bhangra. Shin is gonna teach me some dance moves. Yeah. Right.
Britain's Got Bhangra.
Fair to ji. Sorry.
Oh, Britain's Got Bhangra. Sing everybody, palu Bhangra. Sing palu Bhangra. Sing everybody. Oh. ठीक है?
हाँ जी.
That's all.
Okay.
See, it's a bit of a fusion of Western and Punjabi.
Right, I see what you mean when the whole rehearsal bit complicated.
Yeah, complicated.
First time doing it.
Heavy, bright,
right,
heavy, yeah.
That just looked like a different language to me.
Yeah.
So do you want to walk me through? I like this bit, and all of this bit.
Yeah.
This is typical Bhangra.
Yeah, this is
the typical Bhangra. Let's do it.
Okay, let's just stick those ones, yeah?
हाँ जी.
Okay, so
let's go. Okay, so this hand, up, this hand down. Okay.
This hand and this leg.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, let's get into this.
Oh, Bhangra. Sing everybody, palu Bhangra. Sing palu Bhangra. Sing everybody, oh. Britain's Got Bhangra.
There you go. Hey, beautiful finish. Beautiful, man. Love it.
I can get your part in the thing.
I need it.
I will speak to the director now.
Nice one. It's been awesome. Thank you very much. Himself. Now, am I right in thinking this is your second tour?
This is the second year.
Again, yeah?
This is the second year it's come round, yeah.
Have you developed it in any way from the first time?
Oh, yeah.
What kind of things like added?
Yeah, the show has gone bigger, right? The sets are bigger, they're more colourful, there's more costumes in it. The choreography's all changed. The songs are the same and the storyline is basically the same.
Okay.
Yeah, but everything around it has changed.
Right.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And that is...
They say, they haven't got it on here, but one of their slogans is remastered and repackaged.
Remastered and repackaged.
Remixed.
And you're proud to be part of that, of course.
I'm I am very honoured to be able to be the one to tell the story of Bhangra music in the UK, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not just Punjabis that need to know about this, right? It's the host community as well.
Right.
the white community in this country, Gore and Kale, they all need to know what Bhangra music is.
Yeah.
They've heard about it. Oh, Bhangra, I've heard about Bhangra music.
Yeah,
It's that
yeah.
Punjabi MC track there with the
Punjabi
with the
MC.
Knight Rider theme thing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's it. They don't know
That's a
anything about
famous
that.
one, yeah.
But this story tells the whole kahani of Bhangra music, right?
Yeah.
So come and check it out, bro. Come and check it out.
Brilliant. Now, could you
Definitely.
finish off with maybe a song from the performance or any of your songs? It's up to you. We just need to hear your voice. Come
You
on
just
now.
need to hear my voice.
Could you sing us one from the performance, or is that strictly secret?
It's strictly secret.
Strictly
yeah.
secret. Give us your favorite song, your own song.
My own song.
And I'm handing you the mic now. It's all yours. There you
Okay, chal theek hai. Okay. मैं तेनू लवी डवी गाना सुनाना. I'm a bit of a romantic
I
mood
love
now.
this, I
Yeah.
love
So,
this
so my last one, right? It's called "E Dil," right?
go. Hey, deal.
Okay. लिखिया संजोग. That's too high, man. I'm gonna start again. लिखिया संजोग रब ने अज तेरा मेरा व्याह होया शुरू पहला डांस नाले शुरू अपना रोमांस ले अज तो दिल तेरा होया ए दिल नू सांभ के रखना ए दिल मेरा न टुट जाए ए दिल नू सांभ के रखना निशानी प्यार दी मेरी तू दुनिया तो बचा रखना ए दिल मेरा गवाई ना ए दिल नू सांभ के रखना ए दिल तेरे हवाले आ ए दिल नू सांभ के रखना.
Oi.
Thank you very much.
Kya baat hai. Thank you very much for that. And I hope it all goes well for you. Good luck for you the rest of your tour. And it was
Thank you.
great interviewing you.
Thank you. Pleasure.